last time on the Fool's Chronicle. This is Varn Claremont, son of Aldrich Claremont, and the next in line to inherit Claremont House. You are going to make an example of Varn. Varn keeps a metal monocle, something wrought iron.
Interesting.
At the corner of this is a figure, almost like a man if it was encased in iron. As you run past, a hand reaches out and grabs your arm. Hello, I'm Sean Tumbokenflowers, your GM.
I'm Olivia Manning, and I play Ivanka Dove.
I am Dylan Manning. I play Marai the Storm Cardera.
I'm Ren Near Death French, and I play the soon-to-be-deceased Orlin Wright.
Cool. Did you have a kind of a character in your head for when this metal dude kind of gets your whole zone? Or...
You know, I was thinking of playing, what's the, infiltrating, sneaky...
I think a spider might be fun.
Spider would be fun. I kind of want to do, a sneaky class, like somebody who sneaks around a lot.
Lurk. That's exciting.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, a recap of the last few episodes. We're doing bad.
We ate shit approximately 12 times.
As a crew, but that's
Guys, we're doing
so
fine.
bad.
When was the last time someone rolled a success?
Last episode with a 5, but I had to roll 3 dice to do it.
Yeah.
Right, you did actually succeed in this interaction where you're currently
However,
dying.
it was so
Correct.
terrible all the time
Yeah.
that I don't even count it.
It was literally, I had to roll 3 dice to succeed, and I didn't even get a full success.
We're doing so bad, you guys.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway.
Orlin, you have been grabbed by this metal figure, and as you turn back to face it, you feel its cold metal on your skin just clamp down on your wrist. What do you do?
Well.
Yeah, this one's a doozy, huh?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, it keeps approaching you, and it's pulling itself out of this fence end. As it does, it's like coming through a wall of plastic.
Ugh.
The way it stretches around this figure and it emerges from the metal, and suddenly it's in front of you. It's still clamping down on your arm, and it looks at you with these piercing metal eyes. It goes, "Who are you?"
I am a knave who has decided to take on a little bit more than they could handle rightfully.
Orlin, as this thing's figure comes more into focus, you realize that this figure does not look like Varn at all.
Oh, wait, hold up.
Oh, that's interesting.
Interesting.
Now, Iron Spirit, I would like to ask you the same question. Because if you were the man who I just attempted to rob, I would not still be standing here talking.
The metal figure kind of reaches out and places a hand on the side of your head and goes, "I am Ixis. I am a demon. I am bound to someone who we both know." He, kind of winces and twitches. You can see one of its eyes close, open, close, and then sink back in to its face. "I am in a bad contract."
I would say that I'm trying to fulfill a bad contract currently. As people beneath others, you and I both know it's not a good position to be in. We can agree on that, yes?
This demon twitches, and it nods. And as it nods, you can hear the metal creaking.
I would like to propose a deal. Not a contract, a deal. If you assist myself and my compatriots in the elimination of your contract holder, you will be free to do as you please. I know what it's like to not be able to live for your own destiny. And it's a choking, claustrophobic feeling.
As you say that, this demon grabs tighter onto your wrist, and you feel the bones inside of it like strain against that grip. And as you move it, it is locked in. This demon looks down at you and goes, "That is agreeable. I can help, but I cannot say no to Barin. But I can keep things out of his sight." And as he says that, you see both eyes open back up again. And you hear Barin's voice now say, "Found you." And suddenly the demon lets go of you, but you hear calls from around the corner and footsteps.
Thank you, friend Ixis. I look forward to working with you in the future. And I run.
So what is this thing's name again?
Ixis.
So this Ixis, how do you speak with him?
He comes out of metal.
Okay, all metal? Any metal?
Good question. Iron. Try iron, if you must.
Great. I grab, I'm gonna say Storm's axe.
Mhm.
Hey, wait a minute!
and I hold it up to Orland's face and I go, "Call him. Right now."
Not with the home in the background. Absolutely not. He is bound to the guy we are trying to kill.
Is this gonna fuck up my axe or like?
Shouldn't.
Probably not. Great.
Here, let's step outside for a second.
Step outside into the active war zone?
Well, okay, fine. Put it in a place that has no fuck.
Great,
Give me
we're
the
going
axe.
to my-
Ayo,
we're going to
Ixis,
my
give me a
bathroom.
second. Brr, brr.
Ring, ring, ring. We go into my bathroom. 3 people in a demon in my bathroom. We're sitting in the
nothing
tub.
happens. 100% nothing happens.
Absolutely.
But I love the idea of all 3 of you standing in the bathtub holding Storm's axe and axe going, any demons in there?
Open sesame.
Any demons in the chat?
Yeah, that's nothing.
Great, so that didn't work.
Dove, is Orland going? Is it happening?
I think so.
All right, we have to start the contingency plan.
I hold up my wrist. This was not done by meat. This was a metal. I assume my wrist is very badly bruised from where the
It's
bones
certainly
were
bruised.
creaking.
Fine. I look him dead in the eyes. You promise me that you've made this deal?
I promise. I mean, I could tell you, like, a little bit more, but you wouldn't fucking believe me.
No, go ahead, I'm curious.
It's a demon. I talked to a demon. Mm-hmm.
Works for me.
Damn, that went over a lot smoother than I thought it would. I'm gonna be real, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I did not think you would believe that.
I'll believe anything.
can we get into score
I
time?
think
Is it for score?
Score time.
I think it's score time.
I
Okay.
fully don't know what the plan is. I'm gonna go on record.
I'm trusting Orlin on this one.
Well,
Boy, that's exciting.
maybe I get to propose the plan today. Ooh.
You do.
Yeah,
Boy,
we
that's
don't
exciting.
fucking know how this demon works. Do you know how this demon works?
He, from what I've been told, he can't say no. He can't say no to Varan, and Varan holds ultimate control over him. But what he can do is misdirect, can mislead.
Great.
So, say a certain masked figure that's been troubling him as of late is spotted outside making a ruckus, while Storm is inside, and maybe Dove slips in, and maybe you watch as a certain guy is either sends his bodyguards out to deal with me or something, and he isn't exactly looking around him. I'd say that might be a good start.
A nice opportunity to strike. Sure.
And it's chock-a-block full of life energy. I hate that place with all of my heart, but I do think if push came to shove, I could defend myself.
Great. So, I think we have a plan. I would not describe it as being a good plan, but it's better than what we've had the past couple of days. So I'm fine with it.
So your plan is going to be,
A cult.
I assume, it sounds more like deception. I feel like you aren't really using an arcane power to
I mean,
get
is
into
he
the zone.
not?
I mean, using a demon as part of the deception does not mean that the plan in itself is a cult.
I guess, yeah. Okay.
It sounds like you're luring, like, attention outside so that Dove and Storm can sneak.
Turn the eyes outward so they can't see within.
Okay, yeah. So then I do guess it is. It is deception.
Cool.
Have we used deception every
I think
every time?
so. You guys are very deceptive.
I thought we used assault once.
No. Maybe
It was stealth.
Stealth.
Last time, I think.
It was stealth. There we go.
what are our
Okay.
loads?
I'm gonna go with a light load.
Light load.
Yeah, light load too, just because, like, if anything goes batshit, I just pretend to be
No.
like...
Orlin, if your job is to be a distraction,
Heavy load.
heavy load.
You gonna pretend to be, like, a crazy guy that's trying to bomb the factory? What are you doing?
Yes. Hey, Olivia.
Sure.
Hey,
Sure. Why not?
holy
Sure.
shit.
Yeah, okay, so heavy load for you, everyone else is light. Awesome.
Yes.
What is everyone's assassin's rigging?
So we get 2 load of weapons or tools.
Yep.
I'm going to take a blade or 2 and my scary weapon or tool.
Cool.
I'm
Dove?
going to blade or two, and I will say
You actually have a sword cane that you might want to grab instead.
this is true. I always forget about the sword cane because it's in the higher part. We'll do cane sword, and should I do subterfuge supplies?
I think that has supplies and not tools.
Oh, okay. Then I will say, can I do gear?
No. It
No
will
gear?
say tool or it will be a weapon. That is what we get.
Okay, tool. Then I guess. I'll take a blade or two.
Cool.
I
Orlin,
will take
what are you grabbing?
a bomb shoved in my chest.
Oh my god! Oh
Wow.
my god! We're actually doing it! Wow!
Wow.
I'm impressed. You know,
We can talk about where you got that from later, I guess.
Demolition tools. You.
it has a very distinct description for what demolition tools
Oh, wait,
is,
does
and
it really?
I promise you it is not a bomb.
Oh, I thought it was explosives. Nope. Sledgehammer and iron spikes, heavy drill, crowbar.
I have also been
No.
picturing explosives this whole time.
Yeah,
I
I just imagine like a barrel of TNT or gunpowder.
You can probably get a bomb.
yeah, that bomb's gonna be I assume a flashback of some sort.
Cool. We'll get into it. I want to get into this score so badly.
So bad.
Now
Holy
it's so
shit.
interesting.
This is so
Okay.
incredible.
Cool.
It went from 0 to the.
To fucking 100.
Awesome. So, okay. Let's do the engagement roll. Let's figure out what we're gonna do. Awesome. Is this particularly bold or daring? I would say
I would
yes.
say yes.
I would say it's both. I would say it's both of those things. Does the plan's detail expose a vulnerability to the target or hit them where they're weakest? I would say yes.
Yes.
Yes,
He's overconfident. Yes, absolutely.
Is this the target? They're not strongest against approach. Defenses or special preparations. I would say they do have defenses and preparations, but you've negated those.
Yes. We are specifically
any friends
using them,
or contacts provide aid or insight for this operation?
Yes.
Which ones and who? And how?
Are they talking friends or contacts, specifically like the ones we have listed, or just people that we've created?
People.
Okay, first of all, the demon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Second of all, big old
me
demon.
getting...
Okay.
Second of all, me getting a job.
Yes, okay, yes.
You
I
are
will-
super duper employed.
Absolutely. So, that is 3 dice.
Let's go.
Okay, guys. Okay, guys, here we go.
Cool.
Come on,
Alright,
come
I'm
on.
excited about this.
Thank
It's
you,
3
Storm, for
dice.
your
This is,
job.
the best possible roll.
Come on.
Okay.
He's
Come on,
not going to
come on,
say
come
it.
He never does.
He never fucking says it.
Maybe,
I
you know,
hate
it was
you.
actually it was actually 3 6s.
Which is crazy.
Okay.
Don't
Here's
smile
what
like
happens.
that.
God,
God.
don't fucking
Oh
don't
god.
fucking look at us like that, asshole.
Orlin, you're making a distraction outside. What does that look like?
You're going to see a gangly, like, disheveled man in a trench coat wearing a god-awful jester's mask and carrying a big-ass sledgehammer just, like, walking up the street.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
it. I mean,
Are you doing anything?
So I'm
I
gonna
feel like that's threatening, but not like pulling attention worthy.
go to the alleyway where he first saw me.
Okay.
I'm going to try and activate that eyeball.
By
I'm gonna swing at it.
okay. Yeah. You just start smashing into this wall, and suddenly, just like last time, you see an eye open up, and then you slam into it with your sledgehammer, and it dents inwards, and then closes, and then opens up in a different place,
Peekaboo.
and you start hearing footsteps from inside, and like kind of shouts. Inside Mirai, you start seeing these people,
now,
like
Storm,
guards.
you are not using your real name here, right?
No, but I'm also not
it is-
using Storm.
Yeah,
'Cause that's not a name.
Mirai is not seeing this. John
Reginald.
Wickerman is
What was your fake name from when you were a
Reginald
noble?
Glasshouse.
oh fuck.
But Reginald
Oh,
Glasshouse
shit.
is a noble. He would never be caught dead.
He would
in...
never.
That's so true.
He would never. But I do
Um,
miss Reggie. Reggie.
Okay, we'll see if it
Glasshorse.
comes up, and we'll give you a name if it comes up. But I'm sure that most people just call you, like,
Hey, you.
You. Yeah. You see people just start, like, running out. Storm, you see 2 guards split off and start going up towards what you know to be Varen's office.
Oh fuck.
But at the current moment, no one's looking at you. Dove, you are taking this commotion time to slip into the storage room
Yes.
of this facility. You guys are kind of split up. What's Storm doing?
Where is Storm? In terms of like pure numbers on this thing?
Cool. Reminder for anyone who's forgotten, we're using the Rothwild Slaughterhouse, thing as our map right now, which is so funny to me.
You
But
did
I
so
didn't want to make a map.
And so probably illegal.
So definitely probably legal.
How illegal could it be?
But yeah. Storm, you're in the killing floor, which is where they douse Leviathan blood and various chemicals to kind of drain its life force.
So I'm kind of close.
Where is Dove?
I'm in the storage.
Which means you're not too far
where's
away
storage?
from the storage. You're like a room away
Oh,
from the
okay.
storage. It's
It's
pretty
one of
far
everyone.
physically, but like a room away.
So, I think I am going to try to slip up towards Varen's office.
Okay.
Just
There's enough commotion right now that I think you can just pretty much do that.
Can
that's what was
I
hoping.
do that?
I assume, Dove, you know where that is from
Yeah, from the
conference with Storm, so yeah,
Yeah.
you can start making your way there as well.
Great. I would like to say, I guess I might have to add this to my load. But I own a fine disguise kit, and I would like to sort of dirty myself up.
Yeah.
in
Try
a
and look
like
more like a worker.
try to look more like, if not someone that works here, like maybe someone from the area who heard the commotion and like somehow got swept in or something. Something that makes
Cool.
me more viable to be in this location.
Yeah. Add that to your load, and we can have that play in.
Great.
Awesome. I think with that, especially then, and all this commotion going on, you guys can meet up, let's say on the stairs
Great.
going up to Varen's office.
If anybody asks, what's your name?
Tyson.
Tyson. Great. We move.
Orlin, outside, there are guards, I would say 4, running at you right now. They are a few yards away.
I'm going to try and attune to the spirit field, grabbing out and reaching to try and summon every single worker that these people have abused.
Awesome. Reminder, you are haunted, so you're going to take a -1 die for tuning to the spirit field, like here.
Yes.
But absolutely.
Would I get any bonuses for the ghosts fucking hating these people?
I will say that this is going to be great effect.
Okay.
We've already kind of established this place is a great effect for all things spiritsy. This is going to be risky.
Okay. I'm a burn 2 stress to get another die.
Awesome.
All right. Should I? Ugh, God. Come on, please,
That's
dice.
2 dice.
I need these dice to
Come on,
not be
come
good.
on,
Kill
come on,
me.
come on.
Come on, come on, come on. 5 and a 1.
5 and a 1. Okay. Risky, that is a mixed success.
We will never
which
roll a 6
means-
again in this.
Oh, absolutely.
No,
not.
you guys did so good in the first
in the
score,
first
and I
score,
feel like
and now
ever
we're never
since,
gonna fucking roll a 6 again in our lives.
It was the
been
pilot.
just like, it was the pilot. And we had to do good. We had to show all out. Now our dice are like, fuck these guys.
Fuck these guys. 4.
Look, I will take a 5 over a 1 any day of the week.
Risky, you do it, there's a consequence, you suffer harm, a complication occurs, you reduce effect, you are ended in a desperate position.
You're real harmed right now, aren't you?
That's fine.
Aren't you, buddy?
Just a little bit.
Yes. Okay, here's what happens. You start pulling out from the spirit field spirits. And these vignettes of the pain and torment that has happened here start appearing in the space between you and these people running at you. And they are immediately supernaturally terrifying. In the back of this pack of people, you see someone run up, and as they run up, they put on a spirit mask.
Hell yes.
A lot of factories keep whispers on staff, especially ones like this.
Oh shit.
This is awesome.
So you see this whisper take out a lightning hook and begin to corral these spirits.
Aw, hell yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I mean, this is so badass that I don't even care. It doesn't benefit us. This shit slaps.
Let's go back inside. What is Dove and Storm doing?
I mean, we are. I sort of whisper, we gotta find those guards.
I mean, I bet I know where they're headed.
I'll give you 2 guesses. The first doesn't count. So, I'm gonna change my cane to a sword. And well, I guess not yet, but I am sort of brandishing my cane sword in a wary way as we move towards this guy's sort of office.
Okay. Are we being sneaky stealthy?
Yes.
I would like to say yes.
Okay.
Do group roles exist in this game?
Yes.
Yes. We used a lot of them last score.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I
We
did
just
not.
love splitting up our parties so much in this.
I didn't know such thing.
Yes, someone has to lead the roll, and then anyone who fails the roll will incur stress on the group leader.
You are
assume-
better at prowl than I am.
You have less stress than I do.
This is also true. Yeah, I'll lead.
Okay. Ivanka is leading, and we're doing prowl, right?
Yes.
Yep.
What's are there positions for this?
Yes, there's positions. Your position is going to be risky, and your effect will be standard.
That's what I expected. No bonus dice.
Nope.
No
That's a
bonus
5.
dice.
Roll 'em up.
That's a 2.
5?
Ah,
2,
there it
okay.
is.
So we're gonna take the highest result of everyone, which is Storm. So you have to take 1 stress, Dove.
Oh, only 1 stress? Great.
It's only for every fail.
For every
Great.
failure. Awesome. You begin creeping up these stairs, and you hear these guards down the hallway. But Dove, your cane kind of knocks against these metal railings, and you hear their footsteps and voices stop. Peering around the corner just for a second, you see these guards are about to go into Varen's office, and you have them in a moment where they are isolated right now, but they are aware that someone else may be here. So you can continue this, but you'll be in a desperate situation, or you're going to lose opportunity.
Continue sneaking?
You can continue doing whatever you're gonna do. They're isolated right now. I assume you wanted them kind of isolated for a moment. So you have this moment right now where they are isolated, but if you let this go, it's gonna go away. But if you act right now, it's gonna be desperate.
Dove, do it again. If we get them to move over here, they'll be farther from the office. Make a noise.
I hit it again.
Okay, you hit it and they start walking over.
I'm gonna, as soon as they turn the corner, I'm gonna hit them in the head with my baseball bat.
Cool. Well, let's roll something.
Okay. So, do I have to push myself to engage with them on equal footing, or should I?
Okay. Here is how we have to resolve this. Right now, your current position is, as I stated before, desperate.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because they
Understandable.
know something's there. They're primed and ready. And as a result of the last roll, so your desperate position. Your effect right now is limited because they are tier 1 and you are tier 0.
But they do have fine weapons.
Yes,
Would that
and
do
then
anything?
we're gonna calculate things in now. So
Okay.
that you're using a fine weapon, right?
I'm actually not, but no, I'm actually gonna change to pulling out my axe, so I will use it.
Fine heavy weapon, awesome. So then that makes this. If you're just attacking one right now, that is gonna be.
I mean, unless they're right next to each other, and I could feasibly hit both of them in one swing, but you're not gonna let me do that, so.
I mean,
Sean's mean.
if you wanted to like skirmish with them, or try and like wreck them, but that would have different consequences than what this is, which sounds like a more of a hunt roll,
Oh.
or maybe a prowl.
I wasn't
Oh.
thinking about. Okay,
I mean,
you're right.
if you're trying to
This
get
is
a jump on
This
them.
is attack with
Yeah, you
precision. You're right. This is hunt. Okay.
You are getting the jump. Ideally.
So you're not taking on like 2-on-1. You're just jumping one of them, and that's like, maybe if you crit, you can get them both. But
So I'm rolling hunt. I'm actually gonna push myself on this.
awesome.
So I take a 2 stress, but I also get an extra die.
Yes.
And you said this is desperate. What did you say the effect was?
Desperate. Now with the fine weapon, it becomes standard, and then if you desperate standard.
Okay. 2 bonus. No, not 2 bonus. 1 bonus die.
Not 2 bonus.
Yep.
I wish.
That's a 4.
That's a 4. Okay, awesome. I'm gonna make a
I
clock
also
for
get
these guys.
Experience for desperate.
For rolling desperate, yes. I'm gonna get a clock for these guys. It's going to be just a 4 clock, and it is literally going to be just like, these guards, how strong they are, and them bearing down on you. So it's gonna be a 4 clock. With a standard effect, you're gonna fill up 2 bars as you come out swinging, and I think taking down half of this, you straight up just catch this guy in the back, and he goes straight down to the ground. You don't know if he's like dead or just not moving, but you've done enough to him where he's just down for the count. But immediately this other guy who is primed just hits you right in your shoulder with this stun baton, and it goes. So you're gonna take a harm there, which is shocked.
1 harm?
Yeah, 1 harm. One of the lesser harms.
Great.
I would like to do something.
Cool.
I think this is the first time I've taken harm in this game.
I think so.
Dylan, tell me if this is a stupid idea. I want to try to transpowder this guy. This
Ooh.
one remaining dude.
I feel like there's no time for conference here.
I mean, transpowder is literally just like, I throw it and then he goes catatonic. Not catatonic, but like...
Yeah, what are you doing? Are you gonna do it?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Cool. Yeah, once you use this, it's gonna be out for the rest of the score.
Yep.
I need you to roll something to do this.
I guess
though.
sway?
Mm.
In what way? Is it a roll to throw it or a roll to tell him what to do?
I need you to roll something to get this. This is a intense situation right now, where Storm is actively in combat, and you are near this altercation. If you want to get this transpowder in this guy's face, you're gonna have to do something to get that, to make that happen.
Thoughts on finesse?
I was gonna say finesse, probably.
Thoughts on finesse?
Throw that fastball special of pocket sand.
Yeah, it's your choice.
Great.
I guess I get to decide what happens here. This is going to be
employ subtle misdirection or sleight of hand.
this is gonna be risky as hell. I would even say I kind of want to put you in desperate.
I don't know. I feel like he's distracted by Storm.
I also feel like he has a big weapon,
He does have a big
and
weapon.
he is in combat right now.
But
this
not
way.
with me.
It's not Dungeons and Dragons. That's not how fighting works. Yeah. I'd say I think it's risky with standard effect. I don't see how I can turn that to lower. No, it is desperate. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was waffling on it. It is desperate.
Okay, then I'm gonna burn 2 stress too. Well, I don't know. You want to offer me a
I can
devil's
give you a
bargain?
devil's bargain.
What the fuck you can pull up?
Storm is so close. Storm will also get a little bit transpowdered.
Hang on, let me check what that does real quick.
It's a powder. It's an aerosol. It's
The victim of this powder is not fully unconscious, but rather retreats into a calm, suggestible mental state similar to hypnotism.
yeah. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be like Storm's not gonna get fully transpowdered. I don't think, but depends on how bad you roll.
Dylan,
But Storm will get at least a little transpowdered.
Dylan, are you willing to get a little
I mean, like, what's the worst that would happen?
a little boofy?
I love when players ask that question. Dove, please roll for me.
Yeah, I am.
It's 2 die.
So I'm gonna take that devil's bargain to roll
Cool.
this finesse with an extra die. You
Awesome.
said risky standard,
Desperate standard.
desperate standard. I have to start over.
You get an experience.
I do. Desperate standard. That's a 6.
Yes! First 6 in 3
our-
episodes.
Our first 6 in 8,000 years.
Here is what happens. You walk up to this guy, feint him with your left hand, and then with your right, just claw his face with trance powder. And in a second, he is standing there fighting, and the next second, he looks at his baton, and then looks forward, and kind of just puts the baton down.
And I look at him. I sort of tilt my head and I go, "Does your mother know what you're doing here?"
And he kind of shakes his head, and he starts to dip back.
She misses you. Go visit her.
Yeah. He starts walking away.
I immediately turn to Storm. How do you feel?
Storm,
I rolled a 6.
Yeah, but that's a devil's bargain.
6.
Devil's bargains go every single time, same effect.
I know.
Yeah, Storm, you're gonna take a harm, and it's gonna be, like, spacey.
Oh no.
You're just
This
not
is-
fully there.
Another 1 harm.
Yep.
I hope I'm using this harm tracker right. I have never done this before.
Yeah, I think it looks right. Probably. Yeah, that's right.
Cool. Can I double check that the guy that is on the floor is dead or at least unconscious?
Yeah, I would actually prefer him to be unconscious. So, like, don't double tap him, but, like...
Like, how down is he? Is he down about to recover or is he down for the count?
He's down for the count.
Great.
We're going to the office.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
I think
fucking
without
are.
medical attention, he's gonna die. But, like, who can be held
But,
accountable
like,
for that?
but, like, that'll be later.
Someone-
That's not
listen.
a problem.
Probably someone will find him and get him medical attention.
Maybe.
As far as I'm
probably.
concerned.
It's Dustful. They're known for their doctors.
Yeah, this factory is known for being ethical to its workers.
Okay, anyway. Is there a window in the door or a window into this office at all?
No. Yes, there is.
Great. I want to peek through it to see where he's facing, like if he's alone, just double check the information and the layout of the room.
That is definitely a roll.
Great. Prowl?
Sure. If you'd like to roll prowl.
There's also survey.
Well, okay, prowl implies that you are doing some physical movement. So I would say you probably...
I have 1 point in survey.
Oh, I forget that one's a roll.
Dylan,
honestly.
do you have anything of
No, I do not.
similar? Okay.
I have hunt is the closest thing I have.
Okay. I mean, I'll survey what would my rolls be? Because I feel like if it's
For survey, I feel like it's a lot better. You are
Like-
still dazed a bit from the last score,
I am still a little bit dazed.
so
from
I
the
think
last
that will
score.
affect this.
But it won't. It wouldn't affect my position. My position
No,
would still.
This
be
will just be controlled because you're not
Right. Awesome. So
Yeah.
worst that happens probably is that I don't see
This is
anything.
controlled and then limited, I would say,
Okay.
because of the less effect from the dazed.
Yeah.
All yours.
Should I take 2 stress? I don't think so.
No.
I don't think this is that important.
The worst that happens is you fail.
Yeah. Limited effect. No bonus die. That's a 3? Is a
Nope.
3 a failure?
Yeah.
Three
Yes.
failure.
Don't see shit.
Yeah.
I look into the window and then I shake
Okay.
my head at Storm.
Then I'm gonna try and use prowl to basically sneak into the... Did you see what direction he's facing? Or is that
I
literally
didn't-
nothing?
Nothing.
I didn't see shit.
Jack shit.
Then I'm gonna try to prowl into his office and... Right? That's what we're doing here.
Can we
Sure.
group prowl again? Do you feel like that is Dylan's giving me a stink eye. You can go ahead.
I mean, we can. I don't...
I can probably sneak in later.
Okay.
Mhm.
So I will prowl in. I have 2
Cool.
dice in this, so I'm not gonna push myself.
Yeah. I would say this is going to be risky and standard.
No dice. That's a 6!
Okay.
It's a 6 and a 1, guys!
I just hit my head on my fucking bed frame.
You sneak into Varen's. Finally, guys, we're on a score and things are going well. This is perfect.
Don't say that. Do not say that.
You sneak into Varen's office and you see first Varen, who is sitting at a desk. He, with one eye, is addressing these 2 guards who are, you can probably assume are his personal retinue. Remember, we had 4 guards before. This is probably the other half of his personal retinue. And he also seems a bit spaced out, though. You can assume probably looking around with his other eye, though you don't see any metal eyes around you. That is what you see. Orlin, let's talk about your kind of situation.
I'm living for the Esper battle.
It's really funny. It is very harmful to us, but so badass that I don't care.
What are you doing, Orlin? You're outputting spirits, and this guy is sucking up spirits.
I know how dangerous spirits can be, and especially when they are powered up, and when you're trying to capture them, because if they break free, you're kind of.
Mhm.
So
Yes.
I'm going to. The first thing I'm going to try is dumping as much life essence that the Leviathan blood in the air. I'm going to drag all of it and pump it into these spirits.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Okay. Yeah.
This could
Yeah.
break real bad, Ren.
Spirits, turn against your former overseers. Retake the means of production.
We're gonna radicalize these ghosts!
Okay, so Orlin, you are going to
Radicalize these ghosts.
try and empower these ghosts.
I want them filled
Give
with
me
the
a
spirit.
roll. I don't know what the roll is, but give me a roll.
My guess would be a tune.
Sure. Okay. You have a -1 dice for fucking around ghosts here. Remember?
Yeah.
I can give you a devil's bargain.
What would the devil's bargain be?
I think you know what it is, which is that if you make these spirits more powerful, that is a problem for everyone here, and it is real easy to uncap a bottle, but way harder to bottle that back up. So you're gonna create kind of a bad ghost zone here that you might not be able to just so easily put back in the bottle.
All right.
I am personally okay with wreaking havoc on this factory. and then leaving.
Is there reasoning with ghosts?
I already told someone this factory will get what's coming to it.
All right, you know what? I'll take the devil's bargain. I think that's funny.
I mean, it's pretty fucking
Viva
funny.
la revolution, baby. All right.
Okay, yeah.
And what's the standing?
Dice.
And what's
This is gonna be I would say standard effect only because it's harder to get more going, but I would say this is risky and not desperate. Go.
Critical!
Long baby.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
okay.
This is why we failed so much during the investigation phase. It's just for good karma.
Holy shit. You just won the game. Sean is looking with, I would describe it as being horror.
Sorvin Dove, inside the factory, you hear a boom and the hiss of machinery. From this elevated position, Dove, you're hanging back a bit, and you look over the railing down at the factory, and you see where the Leviathan blood is currently being processed. Something just broke in that tank, and Leviathan blood is gushing from one of the tanks. Workers are running in fear of this dangerous substance, and it moves like it's alive, undulating and gushing outwards like a gaping wound. And Orlin, outside, you see spirits fill the air and crackle electricity as they begin to ravage these guards. And you are only barely able to make a distance as this whisper, surrounded by guards, they're all engulfed by spirits. Orlin, what do you do next?
Laborers, workers, you've been oppressed for too long. Take back your rightful place. Go forth, work no longer. Achieve your own destinies.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Come here. I'm Sean Tumboken Flowers, and you gotta get this podcast, The Fool's Chronicle, across state lines. Alright, listen up. I got some messages. So, here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna join The Fool's Chronicle on Patreon. You're gonna slide them $10 a month, and they're gonna let you in on talkbacks that give all sorts of insights to the podcast that you love. Can't get enough of this stuff? Yeah, I can't either. That's why I follow The Fool's Chronicle on Instagram and Twitter, at Fool's Chronicle. And they got all sorts of stuff, from funny content to episode teasers. Thank you so much for listening to The Fool's Chronicle, episode 10. Sorry this one was a day late, but in exchange, it's really gotten the quality it deserves. We'll see you again in 2 weeks on June 21st, so I'll see you then.
Inside the factory, Storm and Dove, what are you doing?
So does this commotion affect the situation in the office at all?
Yeah, affect him in any way? Claremont?
Yes. Varn is in a panic a bit, and Dan's, and it's kind of, you hear him speaking to himself, but you know that he is talking to the demon, and just like, yelling.
What's he yelling?
It's largely just panicked, like, to fix this, and there's nothing in response that you can hear.
Honestly, the best shot here might be for me to get a gun.
Yeah, a straight up gun.
So, with my last load, I'm gonna pull out a pistol. So I've pulled out a pistol.
Awesome. We love them.
I am going to... Dove, should I go for the guards or for him?
Let's let him see it.
I'm gonna aim for one of the first guard's head.
Great.
And I will say, I think I am coming from this... I think I got a 6 on my prowl, so I assume I'm hidden enough that I have time to, like, prep to shoot.
Yeah, this is risky.
Okay.
Not like desperate or anything like that. I don't know whatever you're gonna roll, you are spacey, so this is gonna be less effect.
Okay.
just because you are in a bad zone.
I mean, I think it's wreck.
Oh, it's wreck.
I honestly want it to be skirmish a little, just because I have better dots there, but it's not skirmish.
If it's wreck,
I don't know. It actually might be hunt.
hunt is probably better. If it's,
Okay.
I have to
It might
redefine
be.
your.
Yeah, it's probably.
Then I will do
Yeah,
hunt.
for anything
Yeah,
else,
it's
I'd have to redefine your
So
your
it's
stuff.
risky standard? What is it?
I would say it is risky. This is a normal gun.
This is a pistol.
This is a pistol. You are at less effect. It'd be limited because of there being higher tier, and then
Damn it.
it's less effect, so it'd be 0 effect actually.
Then
Unless
I'm
you want
not
to push
gonna
yourself.
do this.
None effect.
Sorry.
Non-action with left effect.
Then
Yeah.
okay. I guess instead, I mean, if I have to use find to get an effect, I might just go in with my axe again, which is 3 dudes,
Yeah.
which I don't feel great about, but
I mean, can you not use your thing again?
I can. All right. Yeah, I think that's my best course of action. I would have
Okay.
liked it to be more subtle, but
But you know what? We don't have time.
Yep.
so in I go. I'm gonna go for whichever guard is closer to me first.
Okay. Are you trying to fight all of them at the same time, or
I mean, I don't have a way to split them up right now, so
okay?
which this is where I'm gonna be using not to be trifled with for sure.
Awesome. So that'll kind of level the playing field. Let's talk what this is going to be. Fine weapon, meaning you're going to be going at this even footing, but you are shocked, which means that you're going to come at this with limited effect
But then fine weapon.
because of your harms.
Risky or desperate?
Risky.
Risky, limited.
Limited.
But at least it isn't 0, so this is better than the gun.
not to be trifled with. You can push with not to be trifled with. You push yourself, so you do get a base effect of push yourself. So either more effect or more dice.
You should probably do more effect.
Yeah. What am I rolling right
Cool.
now? I said skirmish.
Skirmish, and we'll put up
Okay.
the same 4 count for these 2 guards.
Then I will do risky, standard, 0 bonus dice. That is a 5.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Ayo!
Here's what happens. You get the jump on one of these guys, and you catch one with your axe, and as the other one starts to run at you, you parry them back as well, and now you're kind of holding off 2 people with your axe at the same time as you're getting in hits on their limbs as you can, but you're holding your own. However, Varin is currently escaping. He is, like, the second you jumped in to fight these 2 people, he just started running.
Dub, you have a job. You know your job.
Dove, what are you doing? Yep, he's running out of the door.
I'm waiting by the door. I'm running out of that door. Fuck it. I want to grab his ass.
Okay, let's see what grabbing does.
I want to yank his ass. So I'm gonna try to grab him.
Okay.
Would that be skirmish?
You can choose whatever role you want to use, but it'll
I mean-
inform the fiction.
Nothing that I have would really help in any way. So skirmish seems the most, like, brawl and wrestle is kind of what I'm doing here. Is just like,
Okay. Do you want Devil's Bargain here, or do you want to just kind of roll it?
what are we looking at?
We are looking at he will hit you back. I think this is a good old fashioned noble fight at this point.
Good old fashioned cat fight, dog.
It makes sense that if you're gonna get this guy down, then he's gonna probably get you back.
Cool. Yeah, I will accept that to get another dice. And I can't do it again, correct?
No,
I can't push myself and Devil's Bargain.
no.
Okay, then I will Devil's Bargain for another die.
Cool.
What are my positions and effects?
This is going to be risky, and I'm gonna say standard. You guys probably have the same strength.
Yeah, which is none, which is Piscetti.
Yeah.
Great. Risky standard, 1 bonus die.
Yep.
That is a 1!
No.
Okay,
Bad,
here's what happens.
Bad and not good.
You
Luck is gonna run out eventually.
This is
Just like,
great. Here's exactly what happens. You, he runs out the door, and you see him run out the door, and you immediately jump in front of him, and the second you get in front of him, he just fully, punches you straight in the eye. And bonk, and just, bops you. And I think he's, surprised in himself of his self-preservation instincts. and he just keeps going past you. And he's just going right now. He's just running down the stairs. He's getting away. I'm going to make a clock. It's going to be a 6 clock. It's going to be Varin gets away.
Great.
And I'm going to fill it by 2. Because you've all
I did
great
fail that one real bad.
Yeah. You're going to take a harm as well. For the Devil's Bargain is going to be blemished.
We have so many clocks on the
so
screen.
bad.
You have a black eye. You do not look very regal right now.
What is it on? Is it 1 or 2?
1 harm.
Great.
Going to affect some of your social rolls.
Cool. We have escalated past social roles at this point, so I'm fine with
What
that.
is Storm doing?
So I've got 2 boys.
Yep.
I mean, I think all I can do is keep rolling skirmish.
Keep fighting them, boys!
Sure.
Do I have to keep doing the not to be trifled with thing, or is that a kind of like...
I think you... To keep, like, engaging these guys on equal footing, yeah.
But then I'm gonna do it one more time.
Because you don't have anyone else backing you up
I'm
right
gonna
now.
do it one more time. And no other time.
Yep.
Just that time.
For the listeners at home, I'm at 8 out of 9 stress after pushing myself.
Fighting's hard.
Oh.
Fighting's hard.
Okay. Skirmishing again. I get... It's risky standard, and I get...
Yeah, I think everything else equals to risky standard with no bonus die.
What'd you get, Dylan?
I haven't rolled yet. I'm trying to make sure that this is what I want in my life.
Oh, you're just crying?
Yeah,
That is a 5 and a 4, so a 5.
Yay!
All right. Yeah, awesome. Here's what happens. You are grappling with these guys, and finally you find an edge. As one of them comes in with their batons, you knock it to the side, and you move them offline just enough to step in between them and crack this guy on the back of the head with the backside of your axe. And are we killing? Or are we just going?
I mean, I think I'm not necessarily... I'm looking to get rid of them. I'm not looking to kill, but I'm also not stopping myself if that's the only thing that I can do in a
that
situation.
guy goes down then. You slay this one guy with your axe, and as you turn around, that moment you got that edge was just enough for this other guy to dig his baton into your back. And you are being just electrocuted for, I would say, a good while. And you stand there trying to fight against it, and you push yourself just a bit more to turn and swing your axe at this guy. You take his arm right off, and then crack his skull so he goes straight down. You're going to take another harm of less effect, which is going to bump up one of your less effect harms.
I assume shocked,
up your little
because I
pyramid.
just got...
Yeah, I would say fried, even.
Okay, so I'm changing 1 harm shocked to 2 harm fried.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh!
I'm now going to run out of this room and chase after what's-his-face. Varin.
Yeah.
Varin.
Yeah, I'm doing this also. I recover briefly from my black eye, and then I start fucking running.
As you spend time recovering from your black eye, you see Mariah run out of the room with burn marks.
Are you? No, I don't care. We have to fucking go. Fuck.
Oh, whoops. Sorry. You keep all the previous harm, you just get another harm on the top row.
That's cool.
NBM. You are still shocked. You are now also
okay.
just fried.
I'm having a
Whoops.
real bad time, guys.
Yeah. I'm surprised you haven't taken this much harm in the first place.
Yeah, you kind of do kill
I'm
people
normally
and fight
very
people.
good at just kind of killing people outright.
This is true.
I am going to advance Varlin's escape clock for this kind of... Because, yeah, just tussling. But Dove and Storm, you've met up. And I imagine you are in hot pursuit.
Yeah. I'm like literally yelling, shoot him! Get him! I don't care what you do, just get him!
Orlin, outside, what are you doing? You've kind of dispatched these people. What's your MO right now? You actually have no clue what's going on inside.
Life is like a hurricane. Yeah. No, has Varin made it to the front door yet?
No.
Does it seem like he's making his way towards the front door?
He's at 3 out of 6, so...
I don't think anyone knows where Varin is 100% right
Okay.
now.
Okay.
Really? Okay.
Yeah,
Like, because you imagine, like, Varn went down a staircase, down the side. Dove wouldn't know where Varn is, Storm wouldn't know where Varn is, and Orland's outside.
And Orland's in Dunkirk.
I'm gonna take the other Whisper's spirit mask. Because that feels like a dick move.
That is a
I
dick
love
move.
it so much.
That's pretty great, yeah. I'll give that
I'm gonna
to
take
you.
his spirit mask, and I'm going to enter the building.
You gonna put it on?
No, absolutely not. I would never. That would make me look less awful. No, I'll hang it by my belt.
Cool. Yeah,
Like
you
a
walk
hunter?
inside. It's pandemonium here. Absolutely. I imagine you're using the entrance with the Leviathan storage.
Yes.
Like Leviathan blood storage entrance.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, it's pandemonium in here. Things are just apeshit. Leviathan blood is currently seeping into this room, and the amount of life energy is actually agitating the canisters in here. So you see canisters that fill with Leviathan blood are just shaking right now.
I'm gonna get out of that room.
Yeah, going to the main floor, it's not the much better. You hear footsteps from a staircase to your right, and you see this huge tank that is supposed to be distilling this Leviathan blood, and it is shaking and gushing this living blood onto the ground, and as it hits the ground, it's curling in on itself, moving outwards and back in. It is alive.
Can I? What those footsteps to my right?
What about them?
Well, because I don't know. Everything else is just like
Zero clue. No idea.
All right. I'm gonna go look for Storm and Dove.
Cool. Where are you going?
Up to the office, I guess.
Awesome. As you circle up to the office, you see Varn bust down these stairs, bust out a doorway, and book it next to you.
Oh, hello. I'm going to take my large weapon from my heavy load.
Mm-hmm. What is it?
Actually, that's nothing. I'm very bad with those, come to think of it. You know what? I'm gonna compel. I've been using it a lot today, but
Yeah, bang it out.
he comes up to me and I'm going to put my hand on his wrist and whistle and say,
Spirits, you see in front of you the man that I hold, the boot. It's your turn to crush him.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna say this is going to be definitely risky. And I will say will have a great effect.
okay, I will burn 2 stress to add another die.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
God, I want this to work.
God, so bad. So bad, dog.
1 was cocked. That's a 4, a 5, and a 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. You do it, but there's a consequence. What are you trying to do right now, Orlin?
Kill him. I want him to experience the suffering of these thousands of workers
Okay.
and summarily die.
Okay. Here's what does happen. Varin kicks you and breaks free from your grasp, but already these spirits begin to encircle him. Suddenly there's many spirits just like all around him, and he's looking for a way to go, but he can't go anywhere. Just crackling blue light surrounding him, and he is terrified. He looks like a cornered animal. As that happens, he begins to call upon Ixis, and you can tell, because he's begun reaching around, and you see metal bend at his will as he drives a stake through 2 of these spirits, and they dissipate immediately. And he looks at you and begins to curve the metal behind you.
As he does that, I'm going to reach into my bag and pull out my Demon Bane charm. And I'm just going to walk towards him.
Okay.
So the Demon Bane charm is a little item that says an arcane trinket that demons prefer to avoid.
Yeah, okay. You see the effects begin to lessen, not go away. I don't think it's strong enough to allow for Ixis to just disobey these commands, but they lessen, and you're able to get closer. Dove and Storm, you are rounding the corner on the staircase.
Do we see this fucking bullshit?
If you did, it would fuck your whole shit a little bit.
Oh, right, because of the whole ghost issue. Do we hear it?
Yes, 100%. You hear Varin screaming, and Orlin's footsteps just walking closer.
I look at Storm and I go, you think he has this?
We could, shout to him. We've lost stealth.
Yeah. I guess I try to make my voice sound more spooky to pretend I may be a ghost, and I go, kill him, Orlin! Get him!
Orlin, you're fighting a demon right now. What are you doing?
As I approach him, so there's the monocle on his eye, I'm going to take the Demon Bane charm, and I'm going to press it against his other eye and take the monocle out of his hand.
Orlin, for a moment, everything in this scene goes still. Bubbling Leviathan blood in the background, framed by the powers of demons, wrought iron twisting around the entire scene and ghosts within. But Orlin, you calmly walk forwards, your steps echoing against the steel floor, and you approach Varin. His eyes closed, but open. With your demon brain charm outstretched, you are in front of him. Metal twists to find you. Snaking around spirits, you feel a piece of rebar go straight through your arm, but you take the Demon Bane charm, place it right on his monocle, and rip it off of Varin's face, and the spirits take him. In your hand, the monocle cracks and is destroyed, and in front of you, Ixis appears, all of wrought metal, a distorted figure, nods to you, and disappears.